There was a trader who made his living carrying salt to the market. Every morning, he loaded heavy sacks of salt onto the back of his donkey and began the long journey across the hills. The path was hard, and along the way there was a river they had to cross. One day, as they stepped into the river, the donkey slipped. The heavy load of salt sank into the water, and something surprising happened. The salt melted. When the donkey stood up, his burden was suddenly lighter. The donkey blinked in shock, and then, for the rest of the journey, he walked with ease. The next day, the trader loaded him again. When they reached the river, the donkey remembered what happened before. So this time, he fell on purpose. He rolled in the water, and once again the salt melted away. The trader struggled to pull him up, but when he did, the donkey walked on happily, carrying almost nothing. By the third day, the trader began to suspect something. He narrowed his eyes and said nothing, but in his heart, he knew. This donkey thinks he is clever. The following morning, he prepared the sacks again, but not with salt. This time, he filled them with soft, fluffy cotton. As usual, the donkey reached the river. And as usual, he dropped himself into the water, waiting for the relief of a lighter load. But this time, something went wrong. The cotton soaked up the water like a sponge. When the donkey rose from the river, the sacks were heavier than before. He stumbled, he groaned, he almost collapsed under the crushing weight. The trader looked at him and said, "You thought you were outsmarting me, but in truth you were only outsmarting yourself. Tricks and shortcuts may work once, but in the end, laziness always carries the heaviest burden. You might miss out on our next interesting stories if you are not following us.